welcome back. Today I have a big old tote of empties to share with you, and I promise I will go through these quickly and try and keep it, moving along as best as I can. So let's get started. The first item on the top here is the Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap in the lavender scent. I use this to clean my brushes. Again, works good, lasts a long time. Highly recommend. This is what I use. I also have by Philosophy the coconut frosting, and this is their shampoo, shower gel, and bubble bath. This I just used as a bubble bath. Oh, it smells so good. I liked it. I don't know that I would buy it again, just because when I have a bubble bath I want like really luxurious bubbles and that sort of thing, and I found this was really hard to lather up and get it. And again, I didn't use it as a shower gel or shampoo. I mainly wanted it for the bubble bath, and while it left this scent on me afterwards, it lingered. It wasn't the experience that I wanted with the bubbles. They kind of faded quickly and didn't stay, and yeah, it was okay, but I wouldn't buy it again. I have a couple of items here by Grace and Stella. I have the Dr. Pedicure Foot Exfoliating Mask. I've only used one, so I have nothing to compare it to, but I really like this. I thought it was really good. It took a couple of weeks and it made my feet peel. If you haven't heard of them before, they're like a sock type of thing with a serum in it that you leave on your feet for like 20 minutes or so, however long it says. And then it says usually, what's it say? Your dead skin will begin to peel after 5 to 7 days. And then you should experience a lot more peeling between the 10 to 12 day mark. Yeah, it worked. My feet peeled on it and I really liked it. I felt it was really enjoyable. Again, I have the anti-wrinkle energizing facial masks. And I did get these for free to review, but that has long since passed. I've had these for about 1.5 years now. They were really good. Do I have it? I don't have one in here. They come in like a big foil thing, and they're a gold mask. They're not paper, they're like the gel mask, so it sticks to your face really nice. The only complaint I really had about these was the eye holes were cut really weird, so when you had them on, it kind of like, no matter how I did it, the slits weren't big enough to go over my eyes properly. I could still see. It was just a little frustrating in the fit. Were excellent. I really loved the effects it gave. It felt really nice on the face. It was slightly cooling. Again, it was a gel mask and not a paper mask, so it stayed on nice. I have a thing of coconut oil here. This is just the Irresistible's organic virgin coconut oil. I use this to take my makeup off every night. I use coconut oil. I know a lot of people can't use it. It makes them break out. I never have a problem with it. It's my favorite cleansing balm for getting makeup off of my face. I have the COSRX AHA BHA Clarifying Treatment Toner. I really like this. I have another one of these as a backup already waiting to be used. I'm just using something else up first, but I like it. I've repurchased it and I will continue to repurchase it. I have a hairspray here by Revlon Professionals, and it's their Style Masters number 2. I had this in a favorites recently, and I'm not a big hair care person. I'm not one who's super fussy. I just want it to not be frizzy and to kind of hold a curl. And so hairspray for me, I always just buy at Walmart or at the dollar store or wherever I happen to be when I need it. I ended up getting this in a subscription box, and I never knew that I could love a hairspray this much. But you have to buy this from like a professional, something's flying around. You have to buy this at a salon or from like a Cosmoprof or those sort of places, so it's too much of a hassle for me to get. But if I knew someone that could get their hands on it for me, I would definitely be asking them to buy it for me, because this is a really good hairspray. I have a bottle of apple cider vinegar in here. I use this every morning. I use micellar water first to cleanse my face in the morning, and then I use this to tone my face in the morning. I just go undiluted on a cotton pad with this. I've been doing this for years. I used to have, for years I had milia, which is the tiny bumps on your skin. They're not pimples, but they're like little bumps, and I had them all over my forehead, and they would never go away no matter how much I cleansed my face. And then for whatever reason, I think my mother put it in my head at one point, because she always used vinegar to clean things. So one day I just decided to use some apple cider vinegar and clean my face, and at the time I was diluting it because it was too much to go like just right in with this. But I remember after like a few days it cleared up and went away, and I've never had a problem since, unless I stopped using this. I do use this toner at night, but I use this in the morning because I know I have to use something, otherwise that Milio will come back. Oh, these made me mad. These are the Baddington lashes. I get these in BoxyCharm too, and I never even use them because I tried just taking them off of here and they were stuck so bad, and it's such an awkward design from here to get your hand in there to try and get it off. I think I got one off. By the looks of it, I got it on my eye because it looks like there's some shadow or something on it. But these were awful. Just to, like, I don't even think I got this one out of the packaging. It's still stuck in there. Like, and it made me mad, and so I just said, forget it. I'm not using them. I have things from I have lashes that I bought off of AliExpress that are far superior to this. They are not worth the hassle, so they went into my junk bin. I have the Dry Bar Detox Clear Dry Shampoo. This was really nice. It smelled really good. It's just, this lasted me like 3 uses and it was gone. And I know Dry Bar is not cheap, so I would not repurchase it. If I got it again in a subscription box or something, I'd be happy to use it. But again, not something I think is worth the price. I have the e.l.f. Prep and Blur Stick. This actually worked pretty good, but this thing broke me out really bad, so it went in the bad bin really quick because I wasn't using it. I have an Essence Gel Eye Pencil in waterproof, and I didn't use this up, but it completely dried up. It's really scratchy on my hand, but this is kind of the color it was. I really like the Essence gel liners. They're one of my favorite ones, and they're super affordable. They don't transfer onto my contact lenses when I have them on at all either, so that's another reason why I like them. The Marcel Ultimate Volume Mascara. This is in waterproof. This was nice. It was okay. It was a standard mascara. It worked. It didn't flake. It didn't smudge. If you're into looking for a mascara that is just kind of like a normal everyday one, this is really good for a waterproof mascara. Okay, I have the Yensa Pumpkin Turmeric 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask. This was really nice. I think I got this in Ipsy, and every time I used this, my skin looked and felt so nice afterwards. Again, it's an expensive brand. I don't think I would go out and purchase it, but I wouldn't be upset if I got it in another subscription to use again. I have the Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. This was okay. It was leave-in conditioner. I use Pantene most of the time as a leave-in conditioner, and I don't think this is any better, and Pantene's a lot cheaper. So I have the Essence Gel Eyeliner, and I didn't get much use out of it. I got a little bit out of it, and then it dried up. I find I've had a couple of them, and they dry up really fast, even if I leave it sealed really nice, so I'm not going to purchase those again. I have L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Mascara. Again, this is waterproof, but it has one of these flimsy wands, which I detest. So I used it a bit, and then I got fed up with it because of the wand, so I wouldn't buy that one again. I have a Winky Lux eye pencil here, and I didn't finish using this. I'm not sure if you can tell. I'm going to see if I can pull it off. There's a few brow products that do this, and I'm not sure if you can see, but there's some brow hairs stuck to this. The It Cosmetics one does the same thing. They're a bit too hard that they actually pull my hairs out, and I need all the hairs I can get in my brows. So I gave it a good shot, and then we were done with it. So the color was nice. It wore nice. I just didn't like that it pulled my brows out. I have the Joe Fresh CC Transparent Pressed Powder. This one is all gone. It kind of broke apart the last little bit, but I still used it up. It was okay. I wouldn't repurchase it because I went through it very, very fast. It was very loosely packed. It was almost like a pressed powder that was almost a loose powder, which was kind of nice because loose powder gives a nice look sometimes, but it was really messy, and I went through it really fast, and I found I lost a lot of it because it was so loosely pressed. I have by Christoph Robin the Cleansing Volumizing Paste, and I used this a few times, and can I even open it? Ew. Ew, it's all liquidy. It's kind of gross. It looks like mud. It doesn't smell much better than mud. It smells like mud with essential oils in it. This was okay. I mean, if you need a lot of volume in your hair, this I think was fantastic. If you're a hairstylist and you're doing, and you have like brides or prom and that sort of thing that you're working on with them, and you're washing their hair ahead of time, this was fantastic for giving volume, but it left my hair feeling a little gritty and dirty. But wow, it gave volume and texture, and like when I was styling my hair, it was so easy because it stayed where it was supposed to. So I think it would be awesome in those situations, but this wasn't something that I would use often enough to justify, and it probably made me mad. That's why it ended up in this bin instead of being given away. because it is a little bit messy, the container and whatnot, but it did what it's supposed to do. It's just, again, not something that I need to use or have in my collection. This is one of my favorite things. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations. This is in the shade Sand. I know a lot of people don't like it. This seems to be one of those love or hate it foundations, and a lot of people hate it, but I really love it. Again, one of my favorites. I have all kinds of these in my collection, different shades and backups and all that sort of stuff. I have All Natural Advice Anti-Aging Vitamin C Serum. I like it. I have more in my collection already. This is kind of my go-to for vitamin C serum. I found this is pretty comparable to the Ulla Hendrickson vitamins, what's it called? Whatever their vitamin C thing is, this is very comparable to it. This you can, it comes with the pump, or it also comes with like a dropper that you can attach to it instead, depending on how you would like to use it. I have the Dr. Brandt Needles No More Baggage. This stuff dried out my under eyes and made them worse. I know some people like it, but I was not one of them. I have the Colossal Big Shot by Maybelline. This is their tinted base, and I used this a couple times and then I stopped it. It's a tinted base, like a tinted primer, but it has fibers in it, and I didn't realize that when I bought it. And without every time, fibers always end up in my eyes, and it's not a pleasant experience, and it's especially not pleasant if I have contacts on, so I tried to avoid it, and I tried it, and it did what they all do, and so it ended up in the bad bin, as did, ew, what is in there? Yuck. This Revlon mascara, it's the Volume and Length Magnified. I do have the waterproof one in the red tube, which I love. It has a different wand on it, and it is not a fiber mascara. This, however, is a fiber mascara, and it did the same thing that the Maybelline one did. So this, yeah, nope. I have the Tarte Drink of H2O Hydro Boost Hydration Moisturizer. It's a gel moisturizer. I really liked this. If I got it again as a sample or to try, or like in a subscription box, I would use it up. I liked it enough. It smells good. Yeah, it smells good. But I wouldn't buy the full size of this. I like the Neutrogena Hydro Burst. Is that what it is? It's a gel moisturizer, and it's drugstore. It's more affordable, and I feel like it's just as effective as these. Next up, I have the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder, and this is in the shade Sandstorm. I just have a puff in here because I like to press it into my skin. This is my normal shade. For whatever reason, I bought a shade lighter, and I'm trying to use it, and it's not working so great. I use this during the year. In the summertime, I need a deeper shade, so I'm trying to use up other ones that I have that are deeper, and I love this. I can't wait to get back to this, and it just works really good. Can't beat it for the price. I have two Cella eyebrow creams, and we got these in BoxyCharm, and these were just weird. I think I got one in another subscription box too. And I'm not completely mad about it, but one end has the brush and the other end has a product in it, and you have to go in and try and get the product out. My problem is I can't get in there well enough to get the product, so what I ended up doing was I just scooped out the product and I put it in a little container with a lid, like a pot, and that's how I use it now. So if you have it and you like these items, like the product in it, but you don't like the way to get it out, I would suggest getting a tiny spatula and scraping it out. It's been working well for me. It hasn't dried out. I can see that in the last few weeks it's seeming to get a little bit drier, but that might just be because they're getting older as well. But I really like this formula of brow pomade. It's one of my favorites. These wear. They're not too creamy, but they're not too stiff when you're trying to get them on. They're pliable, they work well, they last really long. Again, really good product, just really stinky packaging. I have the Pixi Glow Tonic. It was okay. I don't know what everyone raves about this. I much prefer the COSRX toner to this. I have the Gold Eye Brighten and Firming eye mask. These were nice. I don't know that I noticed anything. They felt nice on my face when I did it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase them. I have the Tarte Mermaid Skin Hyaluronic H2O Serum. I love this stuff. This stuff looks beautiful on my skin. Well, after I use it, my skin looks really nice. I have a full size of it, this that I bought after using this up. It's so far my favorite hyaluronic serum that I have. I have the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. This is the other one that I was talking about that was pulling out my brow hairs, so I think I used most of that. I have the Marc Jacobs Gel Eyeliner. What are these called? I don't even know. I bought a few of these and they're all dry. They suck. I hate them. They're not worth the price. I don't know why people rave about them. If you love them, I'm glad you do because they're expensive, but I don't get it. I have the Buxom lip gloss in White Russian. This took forever to use up, like the last little bit. I remember putting this like in a project pan, and it took me from like October till the end of June, I think, to get through like the last half of it. It would not die. It was nice. It's not my favorite shade. I prefer Dolly or Hot Toddy and shades like that over White Russian. I have the Elizabeth Grant Effect Wonder Night Wonders Concentrate. This is a serum. It's really liquidy, so if you happen to get this, be careful, because I thought it would be more thick and like a cream, and I opened it up and it kind of spilled out like water. This broke me out, so I didn't continue to use it, so I have no idea if it would work for me. I've heard other people talk about it and they enjoy it. I didn't, because it broke me out. I have the Nude by Nature Sheer Glow BB Cream. This stuff stinks like Play-Doh. It's gross. It smells, and it's always smelled like that. I used this not too long ago. I've only used this once or twice. This burned my skin a little bit too, so I'm not sure if it was bad from the beginning. If you've used Nude by Nature and you've used that's twice. If you've used Nude by Nature and you've happened to use the BB cream, let me know if yours smelled like Play-Doh or like plasticine from the beginning. Again, when I got this smelled like that, and I didn't use it right away because it wasn't my right shade, but then when I went to use it, it kind of burned my skin and irritated it, so I'm not using it again. I don't know if it's gone bad and was bad from when I got it, or if it just has that scent and my skin doesn't like it, but I don't like it. And the last item that I have to share is by Collab. It is the Works Wow Effect All-in-One Mascara. This is the waterproof one. This I have a love-hate relationship with. I really like the wand. It is a rubber bristle wand. I have learned over the years that I do prefer rubber bristles. It is one that kind of has the comb on it too. I'm not sure if you can tell, so you can brush out your lashes. Some days this works great for me, but most of the time, this goes on with one coat, and then as I'm trying in the same coat to kind of separate my lashes, it starts clumping up and looking gross. And sometimes it'll be fine, but like 7 times out of 10, it ends up being a pain in the butt for me. Sometimes it's fine and it doesn't clump or smudge, but other times it like leaves flecks all over my face. So I don't like this. This is the waterproof version. I know other people have raved about the regular version, so I'm not sure if this is comparable to that at all, but I don't recommend this waterproof version at all because it's very finicky, it doesn't play nice, and it makes me mad. Let me know, are there any items here that you completely disagree with me on? I mean, I know some people are going to disagree on like this brow pencil or on the Marc Jacobs stuff, and you know, everyone has different preferences, but it's always fun to hear, you know, what did you like that I didn't, or what do I like that you don't, and that sort of thing. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.